Ew, what is going to be to your boy Alex coming at y'all with a brand new video, and as you guys can see, there's an NBA 2K21 Next Gen gameplay report number 1. So obviously there's going to be more. So if you guys are excited of what we got in here, make sure you guys smash the like button down below. Comment as we get through the video what excites you, what you think's cool, and all that wonderful stuff. And make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are new, because come on, we're going to keep giving you guys all of the latest information as it comes out. So this is basically one big blog post about the wonderful stuff that they're adding in the next gen, as well as will give us some little tidbits right here for actual gameplay that we can see what everything is going to look like. And I'm not gonna lie, it actually looks pretty good. I will link this down below, don't worry. That way you guys can check it out yourself, even though we're going to go through it. But the general thing is just, these are like just, you know, general life fixes that they're doing for us to just help us out. So first thing that they're changing is they're telling us some new things that are coming out with pro stick shooting that we don't currently have, and that is shot arc control. So obviously they've added the shot stick aiming, and for anybody that was hoping that the shot stick was going to be leaving, it's not. It's here to stay, and with some pretty big new things that are coming as well. So the speed of your pro stick movement dictates whether the ideal aim point skews to the left or to the right on the shot meter, and then you adjust the aiming marker to the center of the release window. For next gen, the stick speed also now controls the arc of your jump shot. Slow flicks will give you extra high arcs, while fast flicks will make your shot flat. So basically, you're going to be able to have a really high arcing jump shot if you slowly flick down the stick, and if you make it fast, you can obviously get that really flat arc. So you can have extra control. Now it's seeming to me that these are kind of like hand in hand. So if you're already using the shot stick and timing with a good timing already, then you should be fine, because we already have the left and right skewed things. So basically, it's gonna add another little level to it, but to me it sounds personally like they've just tied in the arc of your jump shot into the slow and fast flicks that we already have in the game. So there it is. Plus you get a bonus for shooting with an ideal shooting arc, which is pretty nice. Alright, so next to that you can obviously see this little demonstration. You can see this both of them have different arcs. You can see this left one has a lower arc and the right one has a higher arc, which is kind of cool. Now again, I don't really think this is going to matter too much. It might be fun in the freestyle and stuff, but other than that, it is what it is. Now, bank shot control, fast flicks, or slightly aiming in the direction of the backward will also allow you to control bank shots, which is, again, a cool thing that you can do. I already heard from Wang that if you press the right stick up, that way, like if you start your shot pressing down and then swing it up to the top, that's how you get a bank shot in 2K21 current gen. So maybe it's going to be the way, you know, next year, but either way they're gonna have a bank shot. I doubt any of us are really realistically going to be going for bank shots. Most of the time we're probably gonna be taking open threes, mid ranges, layups, all that already, so the bank shot isn't gonna be that great. But again, it, like they said, it's a cool control that they have in the game that is interesting. But again, they're talking about retuning the shot meter to accommodate the wide variation of skill levels to the 2K community. To me, that seems like they may be trying to make it a little bit less skilled, but who knows. They also are talking about the difference in green window color. For next gen, if you miss the window completely, it means you'll miss the shot. The black notch in the middle of the bar is blah blah blah. The meter is now blue and will grow and shrink dramatically based on how good the shooter is. So if you hated that bright yellow that it had, it's now blue. I do think it looks a little bit better, but I don't really think it matters too much. But it is cool. Also, these are both. This is an awful shot right here, but it is what it is. Touch around the limb, layup timing is something that many players have struggled to master. Personally, I've just turned mine off, but it really works the same way. You time your layups correctly and it greens. It's just like a jump shot, but that's really all it is. Obviously they're keeping it and going to try to improve on it apparently, so that there's a higher skill level in there, but usually when 2K does that, it's going to be pretty bad. Layups themselves to receive several important upgrades. When standing under the basket, you can now choose what side of the rim you want to finish on by holding the shot button or pro stick up and using the left stick to choose the side. Again, More implementation of the Pro Stick. They're trying to really use this crazy, which is interesting, but you know. Shot creators, we've completely revamped all of the off-dribble jumpers and added new signature packets for key players like LeBron James, Luka Doncic. They are beautiful, and as they are effective and are great weapons for shot creators. So to me, this sounds like they're trying to find a middle ground between what fades were and what fades are now. I've heard that in the most recent patch on 2K, they actually have made these really buffed to be crazy, but hopefully that is not the case. Hopefully it's just in a middle ground, but we'll probably see a few patches once it hops down. Now this is one actually that I'm actually pretty excited about, in 3-point line recognition. So basically they said they have upgraded their inverse kinematics and foot planting technology to make their different gathers and things like this, like Devin Booker, to make sure that they get you behind the 3-point line. And if they don't get you behind the 3-point line and your legs are actually on the 3-point line, you will get a 2. It happens all the time. I bet you've complained about it a few times in your times going 12-0 or things like that. You can clearly see that the person's foot is on the 3-point line, so it should be a 2, and 2K gives them a 3 anyway, so that's been changed, and that should be more realistic for every time it's on the line, or it's an iffy scenario where it could be on the line, they're going to give them a 2, which I like. Definitely was needed. It's been a problem for a few years, if I'm being honest, so that's cool. Pro Stick dribbling, they changed it up a little bit. I'm not really the biggest Pro Stick dribbling person, but hopefully in the next gen I can get a little bit different things. We have size up speed controls. They can add a feature to ball handling that we've never had before, the ability to control the speed of your size up moves based on how slowly or quickly you flick the Pro Stick, which is cool. Again, they're really trying to go hard on this whole Pro Stick thing. Now it's really going to be interesting to see if this is going to be way too much to add at one time, or if it's going to blend together great. We'll have to see, because with a lot of these dribbling moves that they do put in, that very small change that you can make in that speed completely changes some things, so hopefully that doesn't do too much. Some new ankle breaker animations, that's good, because I'm sick of people falling on their cans for no reason, so we'll see. Sauce signature move, there's a whole lot of new signature dribble move content for next gen. LeBron gets the suspended dribble that works oddly well in real life, and James Harden get a quicker between the legs sequence, among others. Cool. Performed by tapping L2/LT. So again, nice. Also, this is a change that they put in recently. Park handles are now by clicking L3. If you are a My Team person, this still affects you, just only in Triple Threat online/offline. If you press L3, you're going to get the park handle, some sort of park size up that maybe you didn't want. So be aware of that. But for people that are playing in park, they've probably gotten used to it by now. It's kind of cool. Triple threat, one of the first things your coach is learning how to play basketball. If you use the triple threat, it's a fundamental skill that all players need to have, but for players like Carmelo Anthony, it's also their bread and butter for scoring one-on-one. 2K21's triple threat game got some serious upgrades for next gen. There's some new moves, first step launches at your disposal, all these wonderful things. If I'm gonna be honest, I really haven't seen too many people use the triple threat very much, but we'll see. So you have full control on both direction and speed of your rocker steps and jab fakes by how slowly or quickly you flick the stick. They love this, how slowly or quickly you flick the stick. They love that. I bet you half the people in 2K can't even use half of these things correctly, but they're still adding them, and it's wonderful. The only person that can probably do all of these right now is going to be Mike Wang. But passing, they've changed a lot of things, and I've said this for a while. Passing is just absolutely horrendous right now. The speed on some of these passes takes forever. The weird lob passes for no reason. So this definitely needs to be changed. They've changed the lead pass mechanic for playmakers. Now, tapping a triangle or Y will lead a teammate to the hoop or around the perimeter to get behind the three-point line based on their court position, which is awesome. Right now, we only have the option of holding triangle or Y, and then they cut to the basket. So now by tapping it, when you're on the offensive end, they'll either cut to the basket, or if they're coming back from the basket, come to three-point line, which is cool. I like that. It's definitely nice. And then holding the lead pass button works like the regular pass button now, allowing you to target farther away receivers for a skip pass lead to the basket. Perfect for long outlet passes to finish the break. Pass accuracy and transition into passes and catches from general movement are also much smoother now. Let's hope that's actually the case, because I'm sick of my 90 pass accuracy player passing it to somebody and then them doing some ballerina twists and then turning the ball over, or barely keeping it in bounds, because it's probably one of the most annoying things in the world. So please, please, please let this actually be the case, and that's better. Passing and catching feels fantastic. I'll see if that's actually the case. Next gen is definitely going to open up the floor and reward teams that move the ball effectively. Obviously, there's going to be more that are coming out, and of course, I said Mike Wang's probably the only guy that can do this, so Mike Wang's the only guy that knows this is the case, and then they're getting you to buy the game later on. So if I'm being honest, with the new blacktop that they did announce in here, there's going to be some entertaining highlights from Park and Blacktop fans. It sounds like we're getting a new blacktop as well. Forgot to mention that. It actually is looking pretty nice. Things like the Park handles change. I already like that. If this passing change is actually what I hope it is, it's going to be nice. It's going to be something that's cool. I do think they're leaning a little heavy on the whole pro stick quickly and slowly thing, but obviously this is something that Mike Wang thinks is going to be a good idea. We'll have to actually try it. My recommendation to everybody is don't immediately hate these things just because they're pro stick. Wait until we get next gen. Wait until we get to use them and try them out before we actually full outright hate them, because they could be nice, they could be fun, and they could actually make the game better. We'll have to see. But overall, it seems like some pretty nice changes. Let me know what you guys think about this. You know, blog 1 about the changes on gameplay in next gen. As we get the other ones, I'll definitely make sure to tweet them out and give you guys videos on them. I'm assuming we're at least going to get 2 or 3. Like if you guys did enjoy it, comment down below what you guys think, and subscribe if you guys are new. We are on that road to 10K subscribers. I hope you guys are great today, and I will see you all in the next video.